Hey guys, so I got this organic raw honey jar when I went to the pantry. It was in a shelf with a bunch of random stuff like granola bars, and I said, can I please get that raw honey? I have no honey in the house. As you can see, it's super sugary, hard, crystallized. I tasted it. It was like granulated sugar, so I filled the pot with water, made sure that the jar was covered halfway, took the jar out before I boiled the water, put the boiling pot of water on the table, and I placed the jar inside the boiling pot of water that is no longer boiling. That makes sense. Waited a little bit. I think I gave it like 10 minutes. Opened that bad boy up to see how we're doing, and I guess I could see a little bit of a difference. It melted just a little bit, but it's still grainy and not to my liking. So mixed it up a little bit. As you can see, mixing it helped, but I'm about to cover it back up, and I'm going to put it back in the hot pot of water. While I was mixing it, I did boil the water again to make it extra hot. Put that back in. Another 10-minute clock wipe. No, clock wipe. I got hungry, so I pulled out some frozen mini bagels that are filled with cream cheese that I also got from the pantry, but I've had from Dunkin' Donuts. These are awesome. Put them in the oven as I continued my work. This time, the honey actually looked really good. I gave it a good mix. But as you can see, there was still some grains of sugar in there, or what looks like granulated sugar, and clumps, which the clumps kind of went away after I mixed it up a little bit, as you can see. I'm going to cover it back up, and then I actually started to tilt it, little shake, because the jar was not that hot, and I just wanted to agitate it more, try to melt that. As you can see, I gave it 10 more minutes. Halfway through, I shook it one more time, put it back in, and I took it out, and this is how we are looking. Super smooth, has a little bit of foam on top, which is okay. Super smooth. It has some granules of sugar, it looks like, but I used it later on. I forgot what I used it on. Oh, in my tea, and it was super smooth, delicious honey. It was awesome. So if you have crystallized honey, do not let it go to waste. Use this simple trick. Putting it away in my pantry now, making a mess as I always do. Picking it back up and saying goodbye to my honey and eating my little bagel bites. They were super good. I took a bite. I showed you the bite. It looked like the cream cheese wasn't done, but it was, because it was super hot. It was super hot. All right, bye.